Okay, so one other thing we can do with the HitHorizons data is to combine it with an existing database, I imagine. So I see interesting things on the screen. So maybe Jacob, can you walk us through it? So I guess this is Power BI, right?
Yeah, this is Power BI exactly. With Power BI, you can create a dynamic, beautiful reports pretty easy. Besides the visual, you can Power BI has the capability to connect more than 100 different type sources, data sources. You can connect to your CRM system, you can connect to your ERP system, Facebook, simple CSV files, Excel, so a lot of different sources. You can put in one place and combine the data and create a beautiful reports.
Sounds like a Swiss Army knife, but I guess in this case, if I look at the screen, so we have some sales data according to industry from, let's say, our own company, and then we combine it with information from HitHorizons. I don't know, it's probably total revenue from the sector, if I'm correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are really correct. Because one more thing I didn't mention, that Power BI has a tool called data flow. With data flow, we can even consume the HitHorizon API. So you can combine the data from your ERP system, for example, and the data with HitHorizons.
Okay, and this is dynamic, right? The Power BI. So if you, I don't know, if you click on something, you will change the view.
Yes. Okay, let me go really fast over this report. This page is called Upsell Potential. We combine the data from ERP system and HitHorizons. First one is the market size for the country and industry. We have all the data for all the companies in Europe, so we can calculate the market size. So here is a table where you can immediately see that the biggest market is in Netherlands, and it's finance and insurance. It's more than 3,000 billion euro. And second one is manufacturing in Germany, and etc. etc. This, you can see the potential that you have on a market in a particular country.
Okay, and on the right, it's data from the company's own ERP system.
Yeah, exactly. You have the customers here, you have the revenue from HitHorizons, and you have the sales. Sales, it's the total amount of goods and services that you provide for the customer. And the last column is the ratio, so between the sales and revenue. Lower the ratio, higher the potential of upselling.
So basically, if I look at the graphs below, and probably it's hard to see for people who are following the webinar, but basically there's two. There's one which is the sales of the company, our own sales versus the market, and on the right you have our own sales of the company sales versus the revenue of the companies. So basically, it gives us a way to upsell in two ways. So the first way is with the existing clients, where can I grow? So for example, let's say in Netherlands in agriculture, there's a lot of room to grow with the existing clients. And for example, in France, in insurance, it's looking high, meaning that there's not a lot of potential with existing clients. But if we jump to the left, then we see the color is green. So meaning that thanks to the data from HitHorizons, we know that the market is big, but not probably we don't have a lot of room with existing clients, so we need to search for some new clients. So this is, so now I understand why it's called upsell potential.
Yeah, you can use the screener, for example, to look for your new customers.
Perfect. Okay, so this upsell report is really interesting to get a view where you should focus your business on. What are some of the other things you can do with this Power BI together with HitHorizons and your ERP?
Okay, let me show next page of the report where we have the sales analysis, for example. Here, thanks to HitHorizons API, you can get the industry for all of your existing customers in your ERP system, and then you can do the sales analysis by industry. Here we have year-over-year growth by industry. We have a retail trade here, it's up to 8%. is doing really well. On the other hand, I have here agriculture and forestry, it's down by 14%.
And so I think one of the features which we haven't showed yet is that Power BI is pretty dynamic, right? So if you, for example, can you choose one country and so it will adapt the other views to just show data from this country, or?
Yeah, this is an amazing feature of Power BI. You can play and click almost everywhere. So let me explain this graph. Here we have the year-over-year sales change by country. And I see that Austria is doing really well, it's up to 5%. And let's see like how the industries are going inside Austria. Just click Austria and all the results are filtered for Austria. And I see in Austria services are up to 10% year-over-year. And my largest industry by absolute number is construction. I'm doing there 3.6 million and I have 4 customers there.
That's cool. So now we already have 2 reports which help us to focus, let's say, on an industry or let's say a country. But can we drill it down to the specific leads and let's say maybe filter them in some way and show them so we know which one we can concentrate on?
Yeah, sure. This is another page where we have leads. We can combine the data, our existing customers, and thanks to HitHorizons data, we can estimate the sales for our leads. We can filter them, as you said, or prioritize by the estimated sales.
That's cool. So then you say you select just the companies on top, and those are the ones you should focus on.
Yes, exactly.
I see. So we're on number 3. So there's 2 more reports. So what's hidden?
Yeah, let's go to the next page. Here we have sector analysis. It's basically like how many companies were founded in period from 2010 to 2020.
Okay, so but this is using just data from HitHorizons. Maybe, I don't know, is there something else we could analyze from our ERP? Maybe, I don't know, how well our customers are paying?
Yeah, sure. The last page of the report is analyzing exactly that, the overdue payments. I have more detailed data from ERP system loaded into Power BI, not just the sales, but also the invoices and the date of their issue and date of their payment. And I can analyze like the average days after due for each customer. And thanks to the HitHorizons, as I said, for each customer, I have the industry. And then I can see the overdue payments by industry and see which industry for me has the lowest
overdue payments.
Lowest discipline.
Yes.
Overdue payments. Yeah.
It's interesting. So basically, you get both the positive messages. So which countries, which sectors, which leads, and this can give you an idea. Okay, what's the reality on the terrain? How are basically the clients, or which countries, which industries concerning the payment? What's the situation? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.